Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video on Goddess of Genesis S. And today we're going to be diving in and talking about the one and only holy grail of a hero, and that is going to be Miss Artemis. And not only that, we're going to be diving into the brand spanking new update that is dropping in the game on November 25th. So if you don't know anything about that and you are not on the official Facebook page, well then I guess you can find that link down below in the description. I will drop it down there for you so you can follow along with the video. Otherwise, stay tuned because we're going to be diving into exactly what you can expect in the game on November 25th. And not only that, talking about this lovely, spectacular hero, Artemis. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, we have the holy grail of heroes when it comes to the Goddess of Genesis S, and that is going to be none other than the lovely Mrs. Artemis. And that is right, ladies and gentlemen, she is probably going to be arguably the best hero in the entire game. And if not the best, she is definitely going to be coming in number 2, because I'm telling you, I personally think she is going to be number 1. At least for my list, she is number 1. Now, if you don't know anything about her kit, we will be diving into that as well in another portion of this video. But before we dive into her kit, we're going to be going over exactly what the patch notes is. So we're going to be skimming through this really fast. I don't want to read all of this mumbo jumbo-ness to you, because if you want to read it, you can get in there and definitely do so on your own. But the first thing we're going to note was when exactly is the maintenance going to take place? Well, that's going to be November 25th at 2 o'clock CST. Now, again, give it or take a few, you know how maintenance is. Sometimes they find additional bugs, sometimes that they take a little bit longer, sometimes it's a lot quicker than they expected, and it's a lot, sooner you can get back into the game. But just expect some delays, expect some disconnects if you are currently online when the maintenance drops. So again, it's better just to not play the game around that time, around that 2 o'clock CST time on the 25th. I would just advise to get out of the game, be out of the game around that time period, a little bit of, maybe 10 minutes early, and then, like I said, just keep on checking back, seeing exactly when the servers do come back up so you can join back in and continue the grind. But that's going to be basically it. The compensation doesn't change at all compared to the last update, and that is going to be the 1 Destiny Tarot card and 100,000 gold. So again, developers, please, let's try to increase this. Come on now. You could do better than just 1 Destiny Tarot card, man. 1 Destiny Tarot card. I feel like it should be like a Genesis card. I still feel that way. Even though I know that the Genesis card is like, not really the best of the best, but still, it's still a guaranteed SR. So again, it's one of those things. I just really wish that they would increase that. But anyways, moving on to the next thing, we've got the limited time summoning banner. So during this time, we have 3 different heroes that you're going to be able to summon for specifically. One being the brand spanking new holy grail, and that is going to be the SSR hero Artemis. So she is going to be on a banner by herself, which is super duper cool. We're excited to get her into the game because, like I said, once we take a look at her kit, you're gonna know, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna believe me, she is a fantastic hero. And even at that 3-star rank, even at early game, even just summoning her as a default hero, you're going to need to invest in her, of course, and build her, of course. But once you do, I promise you, you will not regret it. She is, like I said, arguably one of the best, if not the best hero in Goddess of Genesis S. Now, the next summoning banner is going to be the Dark Moon Legend, which is going to be the 2 SSR heroes, Chang, I don't know exactly how to say her name, and then Lilith. So you're going to be able to take a crack at summoning those 2 SSR heroes as well, if those 2 heroes fit in your comp. Again, try to summon on those, pick those bad boys up. The next ones up they got is going to be the the regular equipment summoning chance up banner as well, and that's going to feature the Hourglass of Time, the Fire Dragon armor, the Serpent's Revenge, and the Key of Heaven. And then, like I said, last but not least, we're going to be moving on to the event portion of the update as well. So it looks like we're going to be getting an event called Blazing Vow, and it says during this event period, log in every day and you can claim all these rewards. So you can claim anything from SSR Gear Pack, SSR Gem Pack, Destiny Tarot cards, and then loads more of amazing gifts. So again, it's just going to be a simple login event system. So if you do not have any time to grind, at least open up the phone or your emulator, pop open the game, let it get the login bonus for you, claim that bad boy, close out of the game, continue on with your life if that's what you want to do and you don't have time. You at least need to collect that free resource. The game's giving it to you. You need to go collect it. And not only that, you won't regret it because it's free. All right, moving right along, we've got the next event is going to be Archangel's Visit. So this says, or this is going to be a little bit interesting. So what they're actually doing here is, basically it says throughout the entire event, you will collect what they call heavenly feathers, and then you will redeem them in a specific event shop. So that's basically going to be pretty standard when it comes to a lot of events and like these action RPG games. I can't tell you how many times I've seen these limited time events where you just have to do a specific achievements or do specific quest or whatever for the event to collect a specific resource for that event, aka these heavenly feathers, and then you're going to use those in the specific event shop in order to exchange for things. And then it basically says complete the ultimate trophy achievement to get the unicorn portrait frame. So again, it's going to be something that's probably going to be super hard and difficult to get, but very rewarding if you do, because who doesn't like some boasting rights when you get to add a brand new portrait to your collection, and then, like I said, show off how long you've been grinding out the game. Next thing up is going to be the Treasure of Asgard event. And it basically says the star of enlightenment shines again. Asgard treasures return in its glory. During this event period, reach a specified recharge goals to receive huge rewards. So all this event is going to be is all about you recharging. So you spending the in-game diamonds, in-game gems to actually recharge your energy and stamina system. And then basically what the game advises you to take note of is down here is that recharge is made prior or between, the CST time and then the 4 o'clock CST time when the game actually, or when the event actually drops, will not count towards that recharge. So if you are looking to grind, if you're looking to get into the game and spend quite a bit of time grinding out and recharging your stamina and your energy, this is going to be the event for you, but just make sure that it is after the event drops on 4 o'clock CST, because you don't want to miss out on any of those recharges that you are going to be popping off. You want to make sure you get those additional rewards for popping those off. So that's going to be that event. And then last but not least, they do have some packs as well that they have changed up and added in here. So they've got the Savior Pack, the Savior Mega Pack, and then the Savior Ultra Pack. So again, we are a free-to-play account currently. I guess I want to say I'm a free-to-play account with a little bit of spending, but the spending that I have done is not game changing, and we like to, and I like to, boast and all the time about being free to play, which I am free to play. I'm definitely not dropping a lot of money into the game, but like I said, we have spent a little bit of money just to get us an edge on summoning and things like that for the content creation aspect. But again, that's where your value packs are going to come into play. If you want to drop some money in the game, by all means do so and pick up on some of these value packs. All right, now the last but not least thing we're going to do is we're going to be covering what everybody has been waiting for, and that is going to be why Artemis is one of the best heroes in Goddess of Genesis S. So let's dive right in and take a look at her skills. So right off the bat, we need to establish she is a shadow element. She is a ranger class, and if you don't already know, the ranger class, the warrior class, and a couple of those other ones, they just don't get a lot of love when it comes to value across the board. So what I mean by that is there is, like a single good warrior or a single good archer, aka Artemis. Do you know what I mean? So when you come into pumping into those stats or those perks and stuff, it's really hard to pick up on a warrior perk or a ranger perk and that sort of thing. So you really just have to kind of niche down and find out exactly what hero you want to run. But I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed about running Artemis. So taking a look at her first talent here, which is absolutely insane, and that is going to be Artemis deals physical damage equal to 300% of her attack to an enemy with the lowest HP, but this attack ignores protection. That is right. You have heard me correctly. This attack ignores protection. So not only does she pop off a snipe to the hero or the enemy with the lowest HP for 300% of her attack or strength damage, but the attack also ignores protection. That is huge. That is ridiculous. And then, all right, so moving on to her basic attack, which again, like I said, all of her attacks are just absolutely like super good. And so her basic attack is going to apply the defense down debuff. So basically she's doing a defense break on her basic regular attack to a single enemy. So again, absolutely insane. So she not only has a snipe a snipe that ignores protection, and she now has a defense break. So her second skill is going to be deals physical damage equal to 350% of strength to a single enemy and stuns the enemy on 100% chance of stun. That is absolutely ridiculous when it comes to a single target archer class. She's going to be, like I said, basically ridiculous, man. She's got ignores protection, defense break, now a stun ability. That's 100% chance to stun. And then let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Take a look at this ultimate. Deals physical damage to enemies a total of 6 times. Each time deals damage equal to 150% of strength and inflicting mark. And then it says the first strike targets the enemy that you are targeting, and then the remaining 5 strikes randomly attack the enemies. This is an AoE ability. So again, now she is adding AoE on top of her CC stun, on top of her defense break, and on top of her snipe that ignores protection. Just absolutely ridiculous hero all around. But for whatever reason, if you are absolutely a crazy mad lad of a person and you don't want to put her in on your main team comp, for whatever reason, she is still a very good support hero. And the reason why is because of this right here. So she deals physical damage equal to 300% of her strength to a single target. So really good damage, and 50% chance to stun the target. So again, she is then adding that ability to a 50% chance to stun out of this support slot. Ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely insane. And that is going to be Artemis and why she is absolutely super good. And if you have been saving up your summons and hoarding your summons, then I highly advise you to get in there and pop off on her banner, because you will not regret it if you happen to pull her, especially if you pull some duplicate copies of her. But that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notification every time I drop a video. And if you don't already know, we have a Discord that pairs well with our YouTube channel that we do cover a lot of different games and everything in there. And not only that, you can connect with other people and or stop and say hi just to support me and my channel. So without further ado, I will see you guys on the next one.